I think feminine means like ladylike, soft, yet gentle. Yeah.
Wow, femininity. That's such a hard word to describe.
Feminine to me means that I am being a female.
From what I was taught at an early age, from what I've seen, heard, cook, clean, take care of the home, take care of the children while the husband was at work. Kind of like one of its main characteristics is to be docile.
What do you think it means to be feminine?
I think to be feminine, it means being yourself, being free, having your sexuality on display, not being afraid to be who you are, not being shy to go out in a bikini, just being yourself, being free.
I think femininity means that people are equal, and especially female, because they're usually looked down on upon compared to men.
We used to think of women like we used to control women. It's like a servant, like it has to be.
Both genders have its strengths, and both genders also have its weaknesses.
I feel like there's always a line between what it means to be a girl and what it means to be a boy. It's like, I don't know if you choose like your roles, like maybe when you get older you choose your roles, but I feel like as you're born into this world, like your roles have been forced upon you type of thing, like you've grown into your role.
Even though my father was the extreme personality of masculinity, from my experiences with friends and with women, a female can have femininity and masculinity characteristics.
I don't particularly identify with the female roles that I see. Yes, I would like to be the female who could have a guy or a shoulder to depend on, but in real life, I end up doing a lot of things myself. I take care of my own life, and I don't rely on guys as much as like the movies and shows make it seem. So I don't see myself as that weak damsel in distress waiting for her white and shining armor.
Whether it's a celebrity or not, they really just use women as a distraction. It's if there's like a really policy issue or a new law that's being issued that's really important, their breaking news will be, oh, Kim Kardashian just had this. Oh, Kim Kardashian just went to jail. Oh, Justin Bieber just went to jail. It's like they really know how to, the media really knows how to fuck over people's mind. They make you think of one thing when there's really a whole other picture behind it.
I think female is presented in the media today as an object, because based on like logo advertisement or music videos, especially in music industry, they portray females in like the music video as in, you know, less clothes and all those, the way they dance. They're the background image for sexual content for songs.
Like, I don't know if you heard the recent Tyga and Chris Brown album. Like, literally every song is about bitches and hoes. Like, I feel like women are portrayed as bitches and hoes. Like, I maybe a few songs, maybe. They portray women as like strong or independent. I feel like women are portrayed as objects, like sexual objects. I don't know why or what it is about a woman that makes everyone feels like they are something to be desired. Like, I don't see girls talking about, oh, my man is this or my man is that. I feel like women are the object of affection.
In terms of the relationship between media and society, it's kind of like a chicken or the egg problem, like which came first. It is hard to tell, but if we think back to the old days before we had such a thing as media, I would think that society came first, and through that, that is how our media came to be. And because the society back in the days when media was first born was predominantly males, that has been passed down through media, like the male's viewpoint, that has passed down through media through the generations, and it hasn't changed.
I think it is a problematic issue that female is portrayed as that towards the media. This would not change if this continues, because it will pass on to younger generations, and they'll pick up what they see today. And how I would fix that is if male switch roles with female. Like, for example, if male were to, let's say, be catcalled on the street, because female are usually catcalled on the street often with like all these sexual content. Kids learn, or kids hear those things, and they use those things today. And if that was switched around by gender, male would see how it feels like.
That'd be interesting to see, in my opinion, to see masculinity and femininity in a different outlet, because I cannot think of a TV show right now to save my life where the protagonist is a transgender. Would that be interesting to see? I mean, that depends. For me, it depends on the plot, depends on, you know, what's the main setting, what's the story going to revolve around. I wouldn't have a problem with that for me personally, but would the world accept it? Would our generation accept it? Not every TV producer is gonna come out to the board of directors and like, you know what, I want to produce a transgender show, because that's not what we're used to. That's not us as a society used to.
When I was in high school, I wasn't in the US, but I watched a TV show from US in a high school TV show, and then a lot of women are mean in the show, and like fashion queen or something like that, and a leader, cheerleader. So I was asking my friend if girls in high school in the United States are mean, and she said, no, it's just the dramas, TV shows, and they're fine. So yeah, I learned from my friend, not from TV show. I have to change my images of the girls.
Media kind of represents what the population wants. It's kind of portrays what the population wants to see. So I feel like in order for you to change media, you would have to first change what the population wants. So I don't know how you would begin to change media unless you change society. Because I feel like the media wouldn't portray women as objects if society didn't view women as objects, type thing.
When Hillary Clinton announced her presidency, I think I want to say she's the first woman to enter into where the president's running. I think that's a positive and a negative. Positive because if you asked me 6 years ago, do we see ourselves having a black president? I'm probably going to say, I don't know, maybe. But now we do. So I don't see why now we can't have a female president.
Hillary Clinton running for the 2016 presidency spot. I'm supportive of it. I don't see why she cannot, just because some of the opinions are that she's a female, and because of that she might have other things to worry about and not be able to focus on leading the country. I would like to see a female filling that role more often than how many times I see them fulfilling a leadership role now.
I don't feel like Hillary Clinton has empowered me, so I can't speak for the rest of the world. So I can't say that Hillary Clinton herself has empowered anyone.
Hillary Clinton running in the 2016 election is amazing. First thing she don't have to worry about is her period. That's like the best thing in the world, because that's what they complained about back then. They were like, oh, women can't be president because women have periods.
I hope more women can be like represent states or country. I want more women to be like more take responsibility for anything.